Growing locks is a beautiful process, it's a beautiful journey. That's why so many people want to be part of the lock community. But before you start the locking process, ask yourself, do you have the patience for this lifestyle? Do you have the self esteem, positive energy, positive thinking, positive mental state to take this lock journey all the way to the end? Blessings, everyone. This is Yanni, the only lockologist. So, this is Gel.
Hi.
You can say hi. Gel has been
Hello,
with
Internet.
me. You guys always hear me say I got two types of clients, post Jimmy and pre Jimmy. She is post Jimmy. She knew me when most people didn't even know.
No, I'm pre because I was here before him.
No, you're pre. Oh, yeah, you're right. Pre
Yeah,
me before. Duh. Oh, my God. Should we started with this video? I'm embarrassed. Guys, I'm tired. All right. Pre means before.
She's multitasking. Multitasking. That's all. That's all.
She knew me before Jimmy, so she's pre-Jimmy, right? And a lot of the clients you have is post-Jimmy, meaning they know me with Jimmy. She knew me when it was just Monkey and I. And for those of you who don't know who Monkey was my dog, my heart, my world, and she passed away. So it was just me and the monks. That's what we used to call her. Anywho, I'm gonna post her pictures today. What I want to talk about while I oil her scalp before I get started is. A lot of people ask me why I don't start locks, and I'm going to explain this really quick. Then I can start the locks, and of course I'll do the after, right? And for the people who ask me why I don't show what I do with locks, you want a tutorial on how to do locks? There's a lot of people who post videos like that. I don't post tutorials, okay? I post knowledge, okay? You want to learn how to interlock? There's somebody showing that. You want to learn how to palm twist? There's someone showing that. What you get from me is knowledge, and you get educated on how to maintain and obtain a head of healthy locks like this. And that's why we're about to talk about her. When she met me, and you guys are going to see the pictures, she met me when her locks was only
cheek to chin.
Huh?
Cheek to chin, and that's only when it was when I had a little stretch.
We actually were just digging up trying to find the pictures. Her locks were a year and a half old. One thing I don't do, there's a lot of potential clients, so people who have called me and I've turned them away. Some got attitudes, but some see Yanni is really trying to help. If I think somebody doesn't need to see me, I'm not going to take their money. It's not worth it, all right? I don't want that karma on me. And I could actually start locks. Years ago, I decided I would start these clients here. And you guys know I'm Trinidadian. Hey, Trini, is Trini to the bone? Right. You guys know I'm Trinidadian. And back in our days, I'm in my 40s. Back in our days, when we started locks, there was no locticians or people doing locks. You didn't comb coil. Just two-strand twist, corkscrew, or what you all call box braids. We call it plaits. That's how your locks were formed. Right? So there was no ugly stages of locks. It's just locks. You knew it would stick out all over the place, and then in time your locks grew. And I came with that concept. This is how it's natural for us. And what happened was I started a couple of ladies' locks, and when they were done, not that they weren't happy, is that they like, well, remember one girl asked, "What? How come it's sticking out? It doesn't lie down?" Because I don't use gel and all that. And a couple of weeks later, I found out that they combed it out. And I said I would never start anybody locks again. What I realized, it's nothing against the young ladies, right? One girl, I even said, listen, I'll reimburse you back your money. It's not worth it. She said, no, it's not you. It's just, maybe I should start with lock extensions. I like, don't do that. You have to be patient. What I realized is a lot of people start locks. And especially if you've never had locks before, it's a type of mindset you have to go through this process. You understand? Because you're going to get ridicule from your family, especially if you're not like me who grew up in the Rasta culture, so it's normal for me. But you're going to find your family, your colleagues, your co-workers, your friends, your girlfriends, whatever, like, damn, but you had such good hair. Why you? And if you don't have some gonads, which I swear it's a real word. Did you know gonads is a real word?
Oh, yeah. It's a medical term.
Yeah, it's in the right for men, right?
Well, no.
Yeah,
just sex organs in general.
Sex organs, right.
Yeah.
If you don't have some kind of I love the word.
If you don't have cojones.
There we go.
Cojones.
Big balls. Or you just the type who, like me, who don't give a flying funky monkey what people thinks. You're going to cut your hair. It doesn't matter who starts your locks. Because you're going to hear words like, you really want to go through that ugly stage? And if you don't cut it off, you're going to go by some shenanigans, and you'll have them F your hair by putting extensions and all that crap. And if, not saying, hey, I don't like extensions for locks, but to each his own. And I know people who did it and it didn't damage their hair. But you will be that unlucky person where your hair is going to fall out. Right? When you start locks, you have to be ready for what it comes with. Remember the black people here. Through time, everyone trying to tame it. From since Madam C.J. Walker. She used to have a logo that says, if you're nappy and not happy. This brainwash is innate, right? It's been around for a long time. And if you're not accustomed to locks, you're going to fall back into your, damn, I should just perm it, go for braids, whatever. And that is your choice. I, on the other hand, is not a therapist. I have zero patience for it. So, see that I'm not a therapist and my patience is less than zero. I tell people, hear what? I'm not spoon feeding you, or like what we Trinidadians say, I'm not breastfeeding you, because I want to show you why having locks is a beautiful, amazing journey, and embrace every part of it. You got to figure that shit out yourself, right? When you do come to me, you come to me because you've been through all the ridicule. You've been through losing friends, family members. I've heard that. One girl said her mother said, don't talk to me until you cut that stuff off. I've heard it all.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Right? I've heard it all. You got to go through that on your own. So by the time you come to me, you have a whole year of hair sticking out. Whatever you think, your friends really have convincing you that locks has an ugly stage, which it doesn't. I always say the caterpillar doesn't stay in the cocoon just laying there and be like, oh, I'm going through the ugly stage. The caterpillar already knows that she's going to become that amazing butterfly. That is your lock journey. So that is why I do not, crap, I forget I'm still oiling. I'm at midway to start locking.
No, it's okay.
That is why I do not start locks. All right? So for people who want to come to me, some people have called and they said, and please don't hear this and lie to me, telling me, oh, my locks is a year old just so you can sit in my chair. I'm going to know, I'm doing locks long enough. I'm going to know that your locks is less than a year old, and then I'm going to tell you get out. All right? And then you lose your deposit. So let's not go through all of that. Just, I'm telling you guys this. Go through it. Go through that stage. Be patient. Enjoy the beginning stage of your lock journey. Enjoy it. Because it's the one thing you cannot repeat. You can do your locks over 1,000,000 times. No two journeys will ever be the same. Your locks will never be the same than the first one. This is my third lock journey. I had, no, second or third. I always forget which one it is. I had the first one. If I kept my first locks, my locks would have been down to my ankles. I had the first one, then I had brain surgery. I had to cut my locks off. This one. And then, you guys know recently, I cut my locks to my shoulder because of Graves' disease. I didn't cut it off, but you guys know I cut my hair. Right? So now my locks is back being short and full of, you know, bounciness and stuff I could not have done with my long, long hair because my hair had passed my butt. Enjoy your lock journey. And don't let anybody shame you into, if it's not for you, then as much I don't like the C word for my clients, then cut it off. Find what works for you. But don't do this because it looks good on someone else. That's like lipstick. I'm sorry, that's the truth. I personally don't think I have lips for lipstick. I don't have it. Not everybody that has nice big lips have lips for lipstick. I got lips for petroleum jelly. That's when they're too cheap to buy.
I can't with you.
Petroleum jelly.
I cannot.
You will never see Yanni buy fucking lipstick ever because I dress fine. I look. You remember Sesame Street?
Hold on. That? Not that it matters anyway because we all wearing masks, so ain't nobody gonna see it. No way.
No, I mean before the mask.
Before.
And you would never see me. I mean, COVID is still new. And I used to wear a lot of makeup back in the day, back in my heydays when I was out there partying and at Queen of the Dance Hall. You would never see me where I'll put on makeup on fleek, but I will take some petroleum jelly because they're too cheap to buy. Because lipstick is not for me, right? I just find I look like Mr. Potato, where they take them lips and they stick it on the potato. I find that's
Mrs. Potato
Head. Stick on lips and they kind of slap it on. So my lips look like. Right? My point is, locks is similar. If you really know it's not for you, then don't go for it. You got to be patient with this. You got to nurture this like as a child. You can't be obsessed with it. You understand? So this is to let people know. And I love, shout out to all my loose natural queens and kings. Right? The fact that you all have loose and the operative word is natural. I love you all too because I see you all follow my page. I love the fact that you're all okay with having your loose natural here. Whether it's locked up or not, that's not what matters. The fact is you have no chemicals, no perms or nothing. You're just letting your disrespectfulness grow. And I never shout out the loose natural people. Shout out to all you people. I love it. Once you're carrying your own hair, that's all that matters. Locks is not for everyone. Loose natural is, I know I can do loose natural. God forbid I had to cut my locks off. I go in ball. And they're shaving a whole shit off. I looking like Grace Jones. Because I just find loose natural is too much work. I watch some of them videos just for entertainment where they, you know, they're doing the little tutorial and they hold up the thing like, then they slap it on like, I'm too fucking lazy for that shit.
No, I remember the loose natural days. Right. Wash day was a thing.
Right. You're lucky if I wear match socks. Like, y'all don't even understand the extent of my laziness. Like how my laziness set up. I can't do that. So, I want to do something where every now and then I want to tell you a story. That was my first story. I'm going to do locks because it's a client who actually inspired it. You have to be with me to know a lot of shenanigans happen all these years. Good shenanigans, just funny shit, right? So I've decided, in fact, when I'm done with her locks, I may start the tape all over again for a different video to tell a story. Because a lot of people ask me why I wear the finger gloves, and there's a story behind that. All right, so sometimes you guys will see me. It's not education, it's just for laughter. If you met me in person, you know it's constant laughter with me. And I'm going to tell a story. You guys see I'm out of breath? Right. That's what happens with hypothyroid and Graves' disease. I get out of breath quick. I'm going to tell a story on something that happened in the past. Some will be funny. Some will be serious. Some will have you like, oh, she went through that? How I got my business the way it is. But it has some really cool stories that come in. Okay? So, anywho, that's why I don't start locks. Okay? And, I'm oiling her scalp. She's getting an antifungal hot oil treatment. She's prone for very mild dandruff. So even though it's gone compared to how it was when we first met, I still treat her like if she has it. So that way we know it's never coming back. All right. And I'll even let her talk when I'm done for her to discuss her luck and give some advice. You know you're doing it. You look good, girl. Shut up.
I have no advice to give.
Yes,
no advice to give.
Like, why, Jan? You got to fuck me up like all right, guys. So we would stay tuned for the ending up of this video. All right, love you guys. Bye. Now your skin look good. You know you got flawless skin, girl. Hush. Okay. Hey guys, we are back. So her hair is done. I'm gonna post. It's been how many years?
Oh God, 2016.
All right. So
I have pictures as far back as March, I think, of 2016. Yeah,
so I'm gonna post her pictures to show you when she came to me. Her locks was only a year and a half old, and it was mature. She was ready for the journey, and I have been the only person who has ever touched her locks. We have watched each other grow as people.
Besides me,
yeah, besides you, of
obviously.
course.
Yeah.
We have watched Blue. You are a truly annoying dog. We have watched each other grow. She knew me when I was single.
Blue,
you know,
stop it.
everything. She's been
Stop
there
it.
with that. She's one of my biggest supporters for my t-shirts, our clothing lines, my mother's African skirts. I can't speak.
The photo shoots.
In fact, when I did the first my hair photo shoots, when we did that in Jersey, she was one of the first that came to. She's actually wearing my mother's skirt that my mother made her. All right, and this is it. So the point of this video is to say, see her hairline? She has that bushy hairline. It's staying right there. She always had it.
I still have my edges.
She still got her perfect. Let me see if I can turn you this way.
So you see the edges?
There we go.
Yeah, still got my edges.
She is a. What do you do for a living?
We're really getting into that.
Yeah, that's it.
Registered radiologic technologist. I do CAT scans, X-rays, and MRIs.
Right. That means
CTs.
she's buco smart. That's what that means. She's buco smart. She hella smart. Okay. So
sometimes.
Just be ready for the journey. If you were to give anybody advice who is still on the fence with locks, what would you tell them?
I would tell you to do what I did, which is I had never locked my hair. This is my first time doing a lock journey, and I just said to myself, I'm going to give myself a time frame, and no matter what my hair does, I'm going to love it. Mm-hmm. I'm going to ignore what other people say to me because this is not their head, and they do not get a say.
Right.
And so even through like locks are like children, like they go through phases. So when my locks were babies, they were cute. They were like all bouncing all over the place and little. Then they got to the teenage stage where they were sticking literally, when you saw me, my hair was sticking straight up, straight up off of my head. And I was like, okay.
Antennas.
It's a little hard to love like most teenagers are, but I'm going to still stick with this. And then you get to the mature part where by the time I saw Yanni, I was just like, okay, I can work with this. I like this. Because for me, it was different.
Right.
I had never had locks before. And then it's just like, you know, this is just me. This is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you do? Because you're a social sister. You always were. You travel a lot.
Sometimes.
You have a big family. What did you do when they told you, if they did? Like, what are you doing with your hair? Because you have that good hair. I'm not saying that. She would have gotten that.
So my family knows me.
I don't say good hair.
I'm about to say my family knows me better than that, first of all. So they don't.
So you didn't get that.
They don't. Like my grandmother at one point was just like, oh, you had such pretty hair. What did you do to your hair?
Right.
And it's just like, I still have pretty hair. It's just different.
Right.
So,
And what about friends?
Friends, again, they just were like, okay, Giles in one of her phases, and we know better to say anything to her, because I will defend my point. Like, if you're going to say anything to me, if you're going to try and have a discussion with me or argue with me, you have to be right.
Right.
If you're not right, don't come at me crazy with any nonsense, because I will destroy you.
What about co-workers then? Because you work in the medical field and they've been there for years, so they would have seen the change.
Primarily with Caucasian people, so they didn't really know what.
Which is weird. You notice you get more compliments from white people.
Like,
oh, I love you,
like,
even though they name it wrong. I love your braids.
They were like, this is different. Are these braids?
Yes.
Are they? What are you? They're like, everyone was like, what are you doing with your hair? This is so pretty. What are you doing with your hair? And I was just like, they're locks.
I will find that people get more insults from black people and their own kind telling us, why are you doing that to your hair?
Because we have a preconceived notion of what a person, not just what beauty is, but what a person who has locks looks like or does, or the political affiliation, religious affiliation, yada, yada, yada.
Everything. You're right. You're 100% right. So guys, for the new people who want to start locks and you're still on the fence and your insecurity has hit a new all-time low, okay? Hopefully her journey helps you. Her name is Gel. Her journey helps you. Because you guys are going to see the pictures of what her hair looked like when we first met.
And the before. Yeah.
She is one of the most confident people I have ever met, you know. And you have to have a type of confidence that has been, and you could birth confidence. You may not have had it before, but you'll hear people say, I was buried until I had my locks. I'm like, listen, I'm owning this. Own it. It is your, why should somebody tell you what to do with the hair God gave you? And that's the most asinine shit. God gave you that hair. Like,
this is how it grows. After a while, I just tell people, this is how it grows.
Yeah.
Or this is how my hair is happy. My hair is happy this way. I'm not manipulating it. I'm not doing anything to it. It rewards me by growing and looking like this. And
we see each other once every 3 months.
Pretty much.
Love your journey, guys. Okay. More videos are coming. Jimmy and I are working on new content. If you have an idea, do not send anything telling me do a tutorial. It's not happening. Another thing. When you guys call to book an appointment, we are working until the 23rd. Do not text me to book or do not email me to book appointments. I do not reply to text message. You have to call and leave a voicemail. I'll call you back. And I don't even read emails. It's just too much. I have emails almost in 1 million now, I think. I don't know. Just stop emailing me. Call, leave a message.
I didn't even know that was an option.
Right? Yeah, no.
I just call you.
Fucking website just, no, we communicate by your text.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's it.
Yeah, because you're a client. Yeah. That's why. Don't say that because nobody say, I told you, say she don't text. No, if I've never seen you before, call and leave a message. The text is for
people that have been here.
Privileges.
Thank you. I feel special now. Thank you.
All right. So speak your name and your telephone number clearly. Remember, I do not do sister locks. I do not do extension. Your locks has to be at least a year old. What am I missing?
Close to maturity. Before
close
you see
mature, and for you to mature as a person, that's really the thing. It's really mental, right? And Jimmy, am I missing anything?
You don't do children.
Oh, I don't do kids. I'll do another video on why I don't do kids. I have a story for that too, right? But I don't do kids. I don't have kids. I'm very, once I see a child even look like they're crying, I'm done. Like, no, lady, move your child. Let me go. Like, we done.
Really?
All right? No, I've seen that happen one time. All right, guys. I hope you like this video. More content is coming. Be blessed. Love you guys.